right, well, let's get into the dailies for today. We have lots of interesting headlines in the newspapers. So we have on the front page of the Daily Graphic, maintain standard bearer role for reliable information. UBA is speaking to the Daily Graphic. And the limited voter registration, EC revises target. Okay, and we have beware of scammers, G-Tech cautions mature students. We also have police promotions, 40 chief inspectors sue IGP. IGP just can't catch a break.
Well, it comes with the seat,
Yeah.
but I think he's got...
No, it comes with handling the seat in a certain way.
Yeah. But
Because
I think he's got everything under control.
people who were in the seat before didn't seem to have...
Well.
Yeah.
So moving on to the Ghanaian Times. Ongoing voter registration exercise. EC captures 182,831 nationwide in 6 days as it parries voter suppression allegation. Comes with a photograph of the beautiful Jean Mensah, who is the EC chairperson. No uncertainty about 13th African Games. LOC, that's a local organizing committee to host competition, March 8 to 23. Dr. Fuswasari is speaking. Dolly Bridge linking Kumasi washed away, passengers stranded. Did you see that report on CNR yesterday?
Mm-hmm. It's, anyway.
So I was like, the bridge has not just collapsed. The bridge is washed away.
Yes, it's not there. It doesn't exist.
Look, yesterday when I was watching CNR, the whole thing looked like some kind of Red Sea that has been parted and Pharaoh is chasing the people. It looked like a Bible story, some movie. It just didn't make sense to me. You see, because some part of the bridge so high up, people trying to swim across, others using some canoe.
No, it's horrible.
And I was like, what scene is this? This picture looks like something from a Bible story.
Yeah. But you see, in Ghana, we condone a lot of things and we tolerate a lot of things and we accommodate. But you see, somebody said at last elections that we deserve our leaders. And I don't think they are wrong. Because we choose them, and then we are complicit and we accommodate and we allow, we permit and we give them, more rope to just keep doing what they are doing.
Yeah, and if you are closer to the person,
then you are more...
You even go and thank God for their lives.
Yes,
the fact that they are there because no could feel you chop some.
Man. Anyway, did you watch Point of View?
You know me, I like interviews like that. I don't like it when things are down.
Hey.
No, that should be action.
Oh, Phyllis. Oh, it was nice. It was nice.
His motto for the year is what can come, can come.
So the final newspaper has these headlines here. It says, killer in court, houseboy accepts responsibility, begs for leniency. I wish he had that mindset of leniency when he was doing what he was doing. BOG wins global award for financial inclusion. We have cocoa manufacturing SMEs laud government's plan to supply them beans. 22-year-old lady suspected of being raped to death. Very unfortunate. 3 visually impaired siblings appeal for support. And EC rejects claims of collusion with MPP. Promises to register all eligible voters as 182,831 have been registered in 6 days.
Now moving on to the Daily Guide. I killed my madam. This is Bastard Alistair John. That's the security guard speaking. The gentleman who killed. Do I even have to call him a gentleman? That is the murderer who took away the life of his madam, Princess Ifya Hinkine. Now, Ghana West NDC NPP in bloody clash. Julius Deborah changes gear in Mahama running mate bid. Now, one faces court today, and EC registered 182,831 voters in 6 days.
The Anchor newspaper has these headlines. It says here, it's rubbish. Alan not in talks with CPP's Ivor Greenstreet. This is coming from his campaign office. Breaking the 8 requires hard work and sacrifice. Junapur charges Tescon. Journalists to stage demo over terrible Malam Kaswa highway. And EC registration turns bloody at Agona West, and there's a photo there of someone whose head is being sutured with stitches. Now, the journalists to stage them, the Madam Kaswa Highway, from I mean that one it used to be your corner of the city.
Oh, it's still my corner of the city because I have special a soft spot for Kaswapi. My G is in Kaswa. I have yeah. What did he say again?
No, they're going to stage demo because and there was a photo there. You just see mud on the in the highway.
No, that
place. There was one time I had a gig, and I needed to also be in Accra, but I had gone to that side, and it had not rained yet, but it was threatening to rain, and I said, oh, no problem. I mean, once the rain starts, I set off, from the gig, and then I'll head.
No, it will do like Kumasi Road. By the time you get to the place, now,
look,
you can't cross, so you are stuck there.
I came out of the inner of the Botiano area and came out onto the main road.
No, you had to go back.
You know where AFC Electricals is, at the top junction.
Yes.
So that's where I came out.
Okay.
And then I started to look. When I came out, I saw traffic
to the toll booth area.
Yeah. No.
So
I'm on the other side heading towards Accra.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I came out of the Botiano inside and came out.
Okay. So after the toll booth,
yes.
So you are now moving towards the
Accra.
ANC.
Yes.
Yeah.
West
Hills Mall. Yeah.
Look, I was in traffic for 3 hours. After 3 hours, I was now at Kokrobiti Junction.
Oh yeah, and we're not going to deal with the serious issues.
Was it broadcasting or
broadcasting?
Yeah, from broadcasting to Kokrobiti Junction. 3 hours.
David, have you been?
And it was just mud.
Have you been on the road, okay, and it's raining heavily, and then you feel like at this point it's between me and my God?
Yes, I've experienced that one too before.
You can't go back. You can't continue.
That was the Kaneshi road at the point.
And all you are saying is, God, carry me through.
Yeah.
God, if you take me through this, I will serve you. God, I give my life to you.
I've done that thing before.
And I'm sure God is sitting there like, come up for that.
I say, oh Lord. Now no idea no.
And I fetch me. I know that prayer. And God is like, go, you won't die. Go, you won't die.
It's okay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What's your paper? What's your name?
Right, so the Chronicle. Alan Cash shocked over CPP link, and weren't we all shocked? Accra commando slap in traffic case. Judge suggests out of court settlement. You know when they put a photo of Henry Corte, in his bulletproof and stuff like that.
Military fatigue.
His commando-ness really comes out. Anyway, and CDS should please stop creating fear and panic. Women's role critical in breaking the 8. This is Cecilia Jan speaking. And the scripture for today is Psalm 112, verse 7. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord.
Oh, okay. Right. The Business Analyst has these headlines. Jean Mensa grabs top award for ensuring accountability in managing EC funds. We also have apply medium to long-term solutions to address adverse economic conditions. We have demand for US dollar continues to outstrip supply as Citi loses 0.43% value to American greenback. We also have EC not seeking to disenfranchise eligible voters, coming from Jean Mensa, and that's what we have for the Business Analyst.
And now the daybreak. Asenso Boache is dirty, says Kennedy Japan. Comes with a photograph of both men. 40 police chief inspectors sue IGP Dampare for refusing to promote them. EC registered 182,831 new voters so far. Thursday is Kwame Nkrumah holiday. And also in this edition, who at the presidency is duping the state with CIP terminal at KIA Terminal 3?
Hey, Ghana. All right, the BNFT, that's my final paper. It says here, market tilts towards policy rate retention. Investments climate will revive soon. And we have 100 million Ghana cedis disbursed under APSA Bank's 10% SME loan program, and economy still lagging in standardization. These and others are the front page of the BNFT.
Now, my final paper, Economic Times. BOG reviews health of economy. February 2023 exchange reopened. ESLA, Dartship bondholders directly invited. And BOG urges banks to tender capital restoration plan for a progressive recapitalization.
All right. Well, with that, sports is next. Don't go anywhere. All right, so on the sporting front, English attacker Callum Hudson-Odoi has confirmed to the British newspaper The Telegraph that he's considering a potential change in nationality to represent Ghana. And the 22-year-old has already earned 3 caps for the English national team and possesses eligibility to play for Ghana through his parents. Now, he told the Graphic newspaper that he was yet to fully make a decision on his international future, and that his focus was getting to play a lot for Nottingham Forest this season. He asserted that more minutes would get the attention of either the England head coach Gareth Southgate or the Ghana head coach Chris Hughton, and a call-up from either man would follow. Hudson-Odoi was on target for Nottingham Forest in last night's 1-1 draw with Burnley in the last match of round 5 of the Premier League, and the match was live on Citi 97.3 FM. Now, the UEFA Champions League for this season makes a return tonight through across Europe, as 31 teams will hope to take the crown from the defending champions Manchester City. Now, the English champions will be in action in Group G tonight against Red Star Belgrade, while Young Boys and RB Leipzig will meet in the other group match. Now, apart from Group G, teams from Groups E, F, and H will also be in action tonight. Teams from Group A to D will have their turn on Wednesday night, and the standout tie will be between Bayern Munich and Manchester United in Germany. Well, I hope Manchester United has better fortunes in Europe than they do in England.